I mean, how good is Pocket Sand? It's like 2 seconds of a 50% miss. So it's kind of like 1 second of 100% miss. It's like one third of like elusive. And less mana gained. I don't know, the more I think about it, the more Pocket Sand is actually just like doesn't really do that much of anything. There's Strife Grow here. Sutricon. Pokemon. I think I know Chin Pokemon from somewhere. I know it's like a South Park meme, but I think I knew this guy from Dota or something. I think he was like a... I remember the name. There was some guy that I think I played some like lobbies with or something at one point. Strife Girl from Hearthstone? Yeah, this is Strife Girl. Bedfellows at 1 star or Tranquil Boots? The age-old question. It's always Tranquil Boots, but I'm not happy about picking Tranquil Boots here. I don't know. The more I play this game, the more I think Tranquil Boots aren't like the worst thing ever. I mean, I hate them compared to like an item that actually does something, but they aren't like the worst thing ever, you know? Still better item than Aegis. They're still better than like a non-item. Like in that last game, we got Tooth and Claw at round 30, and Tranquil Boots are, or at round 20, we got Tooth and Claw for Sanking, and Tranquil Boots are at least better than that. Like, I don't know. I'm unhappy with this, but it could be a lot worse. Jesus Christ. This is a really good example of how much worse this could be. So we're stuck on a reactor. Let's go Scrappy. Let's do it. We're in. We're deep. We're committed, dude. This is 20%. How much? Wait a second. Was it 20% before? Wasn't it 20% before? The 2 star is as good as like the old 1 star. What the hell? God, this got so nerfed. It was 20% before, wasn't it? That's such shit. They have more HP now because of the buffs. Yeah, but it's still nerfed. Sweet, we got gloves. That's so good, dude. I wonder how many Aegises would be worth of gloves. I don't know. You guys in chat, tell me what you think. How many Aegises, if you could take some amount of Aegises, like if you could pick like 10 Aegises, how many Aegises would be worth 1 gloves? Because I'll give you a hint, it's a lot. Five? You guys are super fucking high. It's a lot more than 5. You guys are like, it's not even close. Like, guys, Aegis wins you literally. It wins you 1 fight on your board at round like 25. Come on, guys. Have you learned nothing? Int max? Yeah, it's a lot closer to int max.
I don't miss.
Neat. That's neat. I mean, Primordial's still decent, right? It's like a 20% EHP. That's still okay. Could have been a warrior instead, but then we would have had to like buy the warrior. I don't want to buy the warrior. This is a good opener. Yo, Valern. What's up, man? Welcome to the Live Gay Club. What are you talking about? I pick Aegis every game, and I just got to Enforcer 1. Higher tier equals higher power. Yeah, exactly, dude. Precisely. Let's do this. My last stream. I'm going to Kiev for a couple weeks. Lycan is sweet. I'd like to get Hunter online with Lycan. Until then, Queen of Pain is going to work well. I want a 3rd warrior.
They don't hold a candle to us.
Something like this is fine. The third hunter is gonna be nice. Anti-mage completing is gonna be nice. There's a few things we can do here. Gloves on Tiny. So the idea of Tranquil Boots. This Tranquil Boots has done a lot, by the way. This Tusk should have died a while ago. The idea of Tranquil Boots is like there's this logic with defensive items that says like any item that scales with the amount of HP a hero has will in theory be better on that hero. When that hero, you know, it will mathematically be better, right? Like Chainmail is better on a 2-star than a 1-star, but at the same time, the 2-star is just gonna die last anyway, and you kind of need to protect your heroes that are gonna die first, because that's gonna be representing the DPS that's gonna be disabled from the board, right? Which is really, really important to keep in mind. Ooh.
Let me guide you to victory.
So in this case, we definitely just want gloves on Teeny. Good mana charging. Probably means we get to toss twice a fight, and nice and early too. We can have Tranquils and someone who wants to be kept alive a little bit longer. I think in this case, probably Lycan would be better on. You can also see this increases his move speed to 650, and Tranquils is a percentage move speed modifier. So mathematically, the flat move speed increase multiplied by the percentage move speed modifier will take Lycan. He move real fast. If he gets like tossed, he'll be back before you know it. Isn't Savage basically half a glove for your entire board? Yeah, basically. I mean, it's not terrible. Like, it's better than nothing, but usually, like, having a better unit in might be better than having Savage. It just depends. We can get it at Razor pretty soon. I want to check out this guy, Kiwi's board. So he's got the Assassins and the Slark as well. He's got an Anti-Mage coming on the right side of center. Here's our Anti-Mage completed, and here's a Pudge, which gives us a completely different direction. So Pudge completes both Warriors and Hunters, which means suddenly the Lycan is out. The Anti-Mage would be the next thing to run. So we've got Lycan out. We want to be able to get out of these, like, singles, so we're going to do this instead. And we've also got an Anti-Mage level 2 that just wants to be in. So we want to do something like this. We've got the Tranquil Boots on this guy. We want to flip this over here because the board that might beat us has an Anti-Mage coming here, and we don't want his Anti-Mage to be on a Tiny. We'd rather it be on this guy. And we can just bench these at 10. We want to keep benching our pairs. Quap is going to go in instead of Shadow Fiend if we complete her, and Shadow Fiend is probably better if we don't. He actually has a Warlock tag, which is a lot easier to get online than Assassins because you only need 2 Warlocks instead of 3. But, I mean, we still want to be in, like, Scrappies, right? We got this reactor. God damn it. I don't know, dude. I kind of hate this. The Pudge was a really good find. Being able to link Undead and Warrior and complete both is just really sweet. And we completed Anti-Mage at the same time. We have a good early game board. We're not going to pre-level on 8 because pre-leveling is the devil. We're going to level as soon as we hit here, and we're going to use this level to protect our streak. We want to be able to put our demon in while still hitting this interest points. The axes are basically useless. Sell out Alina here. It's a little too early to go into mages. If we can just chill here. The most important thing is we're just respecting this top board's positioning, right? So this top board's positioning, I think he's more likely as Assassins will go on my AM. Oh, 2 of them actually ended up going on Shadow Fiend. That's really unfortunate. We could actually lose to that. I was thinking about moving Drow a step back, or AM a step back further. It looks like we just have like higher level things, so we're fine. Is Tinker? We should be keeping Tinker, right? No reason to bench this, I think. This is fine. If we had... We're probably about to sell pretty aggressively to this interest point as well. There's Slark. So assassins are heavily contested here. We don't really have a great assassin start. We want to be hitting this interest points, and the easy way to hit this interest point is like very, very straightforward. We're going to sell both axes and the Crystal Maiden. So the reason we sell both axes and the Crystal Maiden, we have the Crystal Maiden pair in the shop, but Crystal Maiden is not an early game hero. It's not something I'm going to like give the time of day to right now. We'll get it back later if we want it. The Queen of Pain pair I think would have been a sell option as well, but I actually kind of value this pair. We'll sell it probably soon, next time we need to hit an interest point, but I think the pair of axes doesn't do anything. We had this second Tuscan shop, and that's just going to be better than axe. Axe is almost useless as a unit. I give it basically no value. I was like, if this queen completes, I'm going to be very happy I kept her. Like, completing a demon early is super good. Why Tuscan instead of Lycan? Because I need a warrior. Can't wait for him to sell that Tinker to hit that interest. I'm not selling the Tinker, guys. We're not that edgy. Final Flash 2. That's nuts. So we're super committed to this build. Like, not even close. We're like hyper in this. Okay, so interest point. So it's a little bit, I mean, we're not going to be in something like Slark. I think this is where we probably sell the double queen. I don't know, it could go like early assassin combo, but I think it's just better to sell the double queen. Well, double queen is just not really doing anything fancy for us here. That's fine.
We're gonna win.
We'll hit this interest point aggressively. And again, I'm just going to sell the Crystal Maiden. Like, we'll have the Crystal Maiden completed by the time we need it to be completed. This one might have been improper to sell. This one we could have maybe sold something else or just been okay hitting the interest point. I really think like you can just kind of go back into it later. But obviously, after a certain point, you're going to have to start keeping them. I don't think that point is round 9. I think it's like closer to around 13 or 15. Obviously, it depends on the situation. In this case, we're kind of on the fence. Okay, so we're going to need to flip our board around a bit as well, and we're obviously going to use this timber saw. The question is,